Hello everyone and welcome to Battlefield QuickShot. Coming in with you. We got ourselves a game starting, which is actually going to be hard in just a minute. We have ourselves two epic games, but I want to show you guys the face of someone who's going to be helping me co-cast. Why don't you give him a little bit of wave? Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Tag the Monster, sponsored by Vi Gaming, and I'm here to co-cast with my brother, Alex Seeds. Not really my brother though, just in bond, not blood.
In bond, not blood. Okay. I thought we did that whole little blood thing where you put a little blood in your hand, you shake hands or something like that. No,
we didn't do that. No.
I thought we were cool. I thought that was what the cool kids do.
No, I don't want hepatitis.
I don't have hepatitis. What is this?
This Gorgon though.
Let's switch overlays, shall we? And now we go to the right one. We're starting off with the cute little spider, always at the dropship, which slows them down just that quick second, and it costs you nothing. Just like a troll thing to do if you really want. So currently it is 1-0 in favor of Bucket Boys. We're gonna go PC Agents, Free Agents number 3. Is gonna be the Hunter team. Actually no, they're the Monster right now, as it's gonna be played by Wild1333. Who we saw in the previous game. The Hunter team is gonna be Kikiri, Kalmari, Collab, Dabo, with Daisy, of course. Going up against a Gorgon.
Daisy.
Follow the Daisy, 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 follow the Daisy.
Stop.
What?
That song.
That song's the best song.
I thought the Pink Fluffy Unicorn song was the best.
No, it's just stuck in my head and I can't escape. And we're going with the restart.
Yep. Why'd they restart it? What happened?
No idea.
Trollolololol.
Maybe. I don't know. Looks like we're going in for the restart, which means it's quick fading for the sake of editing because I am anal like that, and I want to make this as crisp and clean as possible. So yeah, today's tournament, just to answer your question with the number of teams, we are looking at 15 plus.
Which means lots of games.
Lots of games coming at you. We're actually moving into the quarterfinals right now after this match. So we're at the quarterfinals, and then we're at the semifinals, and then bam. Back in a minute, guys. Quick fading fade. Boom, baby. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Battlefield QuickShot. Battlefield. Yeah, buddy. With me, of course, is going to be Tag the Monster, who's going to be helping me co-cast this game. We're going into Bucket Boys versus PC Free Agents number 3. This is match 2, and we're going to be seeing what happens as we have them. As right now, you're seeing on screen the previous Battlefield Community Cup winners, and right now we're at the QuickShot tournament. So let's see what's going on as we're going in right now. We get to see Tag the Monster's beautiful face and his nice haircut. Last time he was on the stream, he was bald, as he pointed out earlier.
Yep. I was being Walter White from Breaking Bad for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
And shaved my head.
That makes sense.
Totally worth it.
So now you have your Evolve swag.
Oh, yep. You know, killing it.
Nice sweater.
I have way more on my wall that I can't show you because my camera, I don't want to turn it. But yeah, it's there. Got this little guy with me that I'm going to send to... I'm actually sending this to see. It's not this one. The other one, it's in a box. But yeah. Hey, turn me off real quick.
So we're going in the game now, which means that we're going to have to see what's going on. He'll be back with us. He'll join us as soon as he's available. So we're looking at it right now. We have a Gorgon with a Gorgon versus a Hyde, Maggie, Hank, and Val pickup. Going to be looking to see what they can do, and it's just definitely an interesting composition to see right now as they are going forward. They're going to be able to do their thing, deal lots of damage, and Hyde is definitely a really strong assault with his ability to throw toxic grenades and do some zone control. This is currently 1-0 in favor of Bucket Boys. This could be the one that knocks out the free agent team number 3, knocks them down to the community bracket where they can play some other games. So we'll have to see what's happened. And right now we're looking at Wild1333, as stated before. It's going to be playing Gorgon versus this Hunter team, which is going to be Kalmari, Kikiri, Dabo, Collab. As mentioned before, this is the longest standing team in Evolve history. It's definitely an interesting thing to happen. But we'll have to see what exactly he does. I'm guessing it's probably going to be the same route as we're looking at it. We didn't actually discuss build or perks last game, and the reason for that is just in case of a restart, we want to make sure that everything's incognito, perfectly stealth. We have a 1 web snare, 1 spider trap, 1 acid spit. Going in for his start build. It is actually turning out to be a little bit slower, and we're not going to reveal that. So we're going in right now. We have a bunch of Reavers coming in, going to be annoying him. Wildlife is just spawning, so he's slightly ahead of the spawn wave as Hunters are now coming in. They're going to be looking to reveal. And just for the, immediately, right at the start last time, there was a spider waiting for him. We see Kikiri immediately throwing out the flame, just not having any of it. Wants it down. We're looking at it. Here comes the web snare, and he's going to be immediately going in for that mammoth bird. It's going in for some 6 meats, building that up slowly. Going to be trying to get him. Is now up to a 50-50 odds. Wants to build up that evolve meter. Kikiri right now is going to be looking to push out, trying to get some sight lines. He did just trigger birds, so they know they're within 90 meters. Spider's going to be thrown backwards to slow down this hunter team and make sure that they're not able to keep in hot pursuit. Part of the benefits of Gorgon is the ability to slow down the hunter team from catching up to you as things are going, and right now we are looking to see what he does right at this point. He's going around the southern border of the map. He's going to be building up momentum and trying to see what he can get. He is almost done his evolve meter. Just kidding, he's halfway through. So he's having a rough time. Like, the spawns right now are extremely delayed at this point in time, and he's going to be trying to see what he can get, but he is in the first dome already, and it does not have a loop, which means he's going to be in for a lot of hurt, as Calamari is going to be pushing up on the sight line to try and make sure he flushes him out of that corner, and Wild One's going to be choosing to go right in on him, doesn't want to put up with any of their shenanigans. He goes right in, wants to get down the medic, wall pounces down, trying to mitigate and just trying to see what he can grab, but not able to get anything. Acid Spit being used, harpoons on the high ground, coming out of Dabo, going to be able to help lock down this Gorgon. He's going up on the high ground. Here comes the leap down, going to be looking for the connection, doesn't quite get it though as he lands down and no one's there, so he goes down, goes trying to hit Calamari, doesn't get anything, goes in for Colap, not quite able to get anything out of that either. Weak points are now being used quite effectively for Valve, making sure that they're able to get that damage. Heals coming in to keep Colap alive from Calamari, and Wild One's doing everything he can, struggling, worming, trying to see what he can sight. Harpoon's going to be slowing him right down on every single traversal coming out of Dabo, making sure he's not quite able to get anything out of it. Acid Spit's going to be used, trying to get some damage, but still not quite able to finish anything as Heal Burst comes out, keeping Calamari alive as he's just sitting on that high ground, keeping himself up and going. And here comes the Harpoons are getting laid down by Dabo all over this dome, making sure that this Gorgon is not able to escape in any which way or direction. Here comes the first one. Here comes the second one. Third one going to be popping, and Wild One's in the low ground trying to see what he can get underneath. Hyde's going to be throwing out the Toxic Grenade, trying to slow him down. Webster's going to be thrown backwards to connect on Daisy. Orbital Barrage thrown in front, looking to actually turn around. No, he doesn't continue to it. He has to choose a direction at this point. He's kind of stuck in a cave. He's locked in a little cage underneath and has to force his way through as he's using his traversals. Toxic Grenade is now trying to get that last bit of health. They're under 1 bar of health remaining on Wild One as they're just pushing through. Web Snare is now going to be used, trying to slow down this Hunter team in this pursuit. He's going to be traversing now as the RO Web Snare to not be able to keep up with him. Harpoon being put in the front, but doesn't arm in time, so this means Wild One's going to be able to escape with literally a sliver of HP, keeping him alive, and he's just trying to see what he can do at this point. And it's going to be a rough time for Wild One. He's going to be working his momentum upwards. He needs to build up some armor in order to keep himself alive. Shooting's going to keep him off that free food as he's just trying to get something. Snacking away, trying to build up something. Acid Spit can be put on this low ground, trying to keep himself distance from this Hunter team as Dabo is already in hot pursuit. Spider Trap is laid, and that'll pick him up if he does decide to go through that cave, which he does not. Kikiri's on the high ground with the minigun, already chipping away. But if we look at the perks right now, that movement speed is what's keeping Kikiri and Dabo right on the tail of Wild One as they're unable to get some distance. Wild One trying to get it, even with damage reduction and still barely living. Damage reduction is the only reason he's still alive at this point, as he's just trying to get anything he can and finish that evolve meter, as he's just having hot pursuit on this map, and the Reaver actually getting quickly eaten as he's building that up right now. And with me back, of course, is Tag the Monster. He's just looking at us, kind of scary. Don't worry, guys. He's here. He knows what's going on.
I'm just trying to catch up, guys. I'm trying to catch up on what I missed. Clearly, it looks like he's having a rough start.
Current time of the match is 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Gorgon is locked down, 0 downs, and almost 0 health as they're in hot pursuit. Movement speed coming out, Kikiri doing lots of damage. Burn coming in, Nomad actually coming in, spawned right in and is looking right at that Hunter team, ready to help slow him down. However, that Valtrank's going to lock him in position, letting Hank finish it up with that Laser Cutter of Doom.
Bummer. You hate to see that happen.
So it does bring it currently to a 2-0 lead in favor of Bucket Boys going into the next match, and that'll mean that they're ahead. We're going to have another game coming at you in just a minute, so stay tuned, guys, as we have more games coming at you with more score and more updates coming out of QuickShot, powered by Battlefy, and we'll be back in a bit. Stay tuned, guys. Quick fade and fail for the sake of editing, and we'll be back in a minute with more games. Next game is going to be Dildozers, just a spoiler alert, so make sure you go to the next video in the playlist. I'll be back in a minute.